Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you the Bahco Laplander folding saw. Alright, welcome back. You guys remember last week sometime I did a video on this Fiskars folding saw. And well, it worked pretty well. It really did take a while to get through the wood. Even in the speeded up video that I have on my video of it, you can see it took quite a while to get through. So while I have a Silky Gomboy in my other, it's the smaller Silky, I forget the name of it, it's about this size, in my other bug out bag. This was for my my emergency response bag, you know, the bag that I'd be grabbing if Aries called us out on ham radio stuff, or if CERT called us out. And basically this is a bag that takes care of me personally, and I have another bag that's my response bag if, you know, I'm helping other people. And that's the bag that I would carry with me. And the other one, this one, would probably live in the car. You know, it would take care of me. It's got a tent, food, shelter, all that. It's got all the survival basics in it. But I wanted a saw, and as you saw, the original saw I had was the wrong blade. So I went out and I bought this, and it's not a bad product. You know, it was cheap. It was like $7-8. And as you can tell, it's fairly aggressive. But it really didn't cut through as fast as I thought it would. And I started thinking about, you know, I haven't ever tried the Bahcos, and everybody swears by them. So I figured we'd do a little head-to-head contest with it later on in the video. But I just wanted to show you this. Now, if you have any doubts about buying these are like the Mora knives of saws. I mean, they're inexpensive, and they are built like tanks. Compared the two, you know, yeah, it's rubberized, but the plastic feels kind of cheap. On this, the plastic feels like if you drop it, it wouldn't break, you know, if you accidentally drop it. And it's got a more sturdy feeling to it. This will be very tight when you first get it. My suggestion is take it to like here, put a couple of drops of oil, a small amount, and just sit there and, you know, work it back and forth a little bit. Because when I first got this, I pushed the button down and I'm like, what the heck, it's not releasing. It was that tight. So now it's nice. Another thing that I noticed difference-wise was that the blade. This blade is very flexible. And when you were cutting, it wanted to bend. This thing has been hardened. It's really, really strong. It's a lot firmer. The blade pattern is a little bit different. I believe these are, what, a 17th per inch? Yeah. And overall size, pretty much exactly the same. There is some difference in weight. I'm going to fold them up and weigh them for you, because the Bahco is lighter. So if you're looking to take down some weight out of your pack, I mean, it's not lighter by, you know, a ton, but it's lighter. So we're going to turn on the scale, and I'm going to zero it. Got it in ounces. The Bahco is 6.7 ounces, and the Fiskars is 7.41 ounces. So that's about an ounce lighter, you know, give or take a little. Not too bad. So, the interesting thing about this, I don't know what this cuts. I know this cuts on a push and pull stroke, which makes it much, much faster. In other words, when you're going like back and forth, it's actually cutting both ways, not just one way, taking it out and going again. So it's a little bit faster, and I definitely thought it was faster than this. And I brought these pieces of wood because these are the ones we're going to use outside to kind of cut it. They're about equal in size, so I'm actually going to, with the Bahco, I'm going to take the one that's a little bit thicker just to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside, and we are going to test them out and see which one seems to cut easier. All right, first we're going to do the Fiskars and see how long that takes through that branch there. Okay, there you go. Alright, I even decided I'm going to even use the same piece of wood just to make it completely even. Now we're going to try the Bahco Laplander. And now you can see why I chose this one. So let's go inside and wrap things up. All right, so now you see the results head to head. The Fiskars took a lot longer to get through that little branch. The Laplander tore through it like it was nothing. I could even see the difference in how it was throwing sawdust. I mean, this thing was just tearing through that thing. So for me, it's not that the Fiskars is a bad saw. It's just not suited to what I want to do as efficiently, as fast as possible. And that's something you got to think about, especially in survival situations. You're expending energy that might be very precious at the time. You're trying to start a fire. Let's say, you're out stuck in cold and you're trying to start a fire. And you're sitting here struggling with this thing, taking forever, when I could have cut 3 pieces in the time it took me to cut 1 piece with that. So it's a lot more efficient. It's definitely a good quality item. It's in the $20, $21 range. Excuse me. They're not super expensive. It's not like the difference is, $10 to $200. This was $7, this was $20. So it's really not a horrible deal. I think this was $7 or $8. I forget exactly. It's not really a big difference, but it's definitely a big difference when you start using the items. So pretty much that's it. That's the Bahco Laplander review. And I mean, this guy, he'll probably live out here in my my garage woodworking area that I have over there. I mean, if I'm pruning little branches outside, he's perfectly fine. But for something like this, when I want to use this and use it as quickly and efficiently as possible, this guy's going to get the call. And I like that little leather lanyard there too. But this guy's definitely more efficient. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.